Hey guys! So this video is a really exciting one. I have not done a video like this in a while. This is going to be a review, an unboxing, a tutorial, get ready with me, all in one type of video on these makeup brushes. These are from the website My Makeup Brush Set, and these are called the I Am Mermaid brush set. It is 5 pieces and it comes with all different types. We have 3 face brushes and then 2 what I consider eye brushes. Obviously, when it comes to makeup brushes or any kind of makeup tool, you get to decide how you want to use them. There are no rules to using any kind of makeup product. So if you guys want to use this for your eyeshadow, go for it. You want to use this for your blush, go for it. This is just a really beautiful makeup set that is obviously inspired by a mermaid tail. I will give you guys more of a close-up here in a minute, but these are absolutely stunning. So I wanted to go ahead and film an unboxing on it, but I also wanted to show me using them and kind of give you guys a little bit of a review on how they work, what I think about them. So before I get started and all of that, I want to invite everyone who is new here to subscribe to my channel. And if you hit that little bell icon after you subscribe, that will notify you every single time I upload a video. I also will be on all of your favorite social media networks. I have all the links in the description. And of course, if you do enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. But let's go ahead and jump into the unboxing. And then we'll move into me using the brushes. And I'll be back to you guys for my final wrap-up review. So the brushes just came in a normal poly mailer. I'm not sure if that is how everyone would receive them, but this is how I received mine. Let's see what these beauties look like. I am so excited to see these. Okay. Ooh, how nice. They're in this really nice felt fabric bag. Really sleek looking. I like when I get brushes in some sort of packaging of any kind. So this nice felt bag is a really nice touch. Now they're each individually wrapped in plastic. How pretty! Now these don't have any names on them, which can be a little bit confusing to, you know, beginners. So this one looks like it'd be really nice for blush. Looks like it'd be really nice to set my under eye concealer with some powder. There is really no rules to how to use a makeup brush. It's really just how you want to use them. So this one looks like it'd be really nice for blush or some sort of under eye powder. It does look like it's a little lopsided just because of the way I would think it was stored. I'm not too sure it's supposed to have that type of slant, but how I'm looking at it is there is this slant right here. I'm not too sure if that was on purpose or if that's just because of the way that it was stored. But it does seem to taper into a point. It's very soft. There are a few pieces of falling out. I like to wash my makeup brushes before I use them, so I will be washing these. For some reason, it does have a little bit of scratches on the side. Otherwise, this does seem to be in really good condition. It's super beautiful. The next brush looks very similar to the one I just pulled out. This one just is a little bit flatter. It does seem like some of the bristles aren't lining up completely. There's like some purple coming down here, and it just does not seem to be much of a straight line. Other than that, these brushes are super soft, so I'm really excited to see how these perform. I'm not too sure how I would use this brush, maybe for some highlight. Also, a question I feel like I'm going to be asked is what this is made out of. This is actually plastic. This is not metal. So the next one I pulled out is a nice little either crease brush or smudger brush. I definitely think this would be more as a smudger brush. It's thick, it's very dense, and I think this would do a really good job smudging some eyeshadow on the lower lash line. It's a little bit thick though, so I'm not too sure how else I would use it. Ooh, okay, so this brush is super cool. Again, I'm not totally sure what it is intended for. This is just a really nice slanted brush, very soft. Okay, and then last but not least, we have this brush. Again, we have a little bit of fallout happening. There's a lot of bristles kind of sticking up. This one is another angled one. Again, I'm not totally sure how I'm going to use this. I feel like this might be intended for maybe bronzer and contour, but it's just a little bit thin for my liking. I like more of a thicker contour brush, so it's just a little bit thin. So I'm just gonna have to figure out how I can use this in my makeup routine. But otherwise, all of these brushes are very soft. But just note, I just opened these, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna use them. I'm not sure how they're going to work. So any kind of note I say, it's just because I'm going by what I currently do, my current routine, and how it's gonna work in now a new makeup routine of mine. I am definitely very impressed by how soft these brushes are. Again, I'm not too sure how I'm gonna use these. These are more unique than any other makeup brushes I own, which is a good thing because obviously I don't want a ton of the same type of makeup brush, but these are gorgeous. I think these are gonna work really well, and if you guys are interested in them, of course, I will have the link down in the description below. So in this part part, I do have a landscaper next door. So this is probably gonna have to be a little bit of a voiceover, but a little bit of a chit chat as well. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go in first with the brush that I'm gonna use for blush. And then I'm gonna go and do my contour with this angled brush. I'm gonna use this one, which is a little bit smaller than this one. It has a different shape. I'm gonna use this for highlight. I'm gonna use the angled one for my outer V of my eyeshadow, and then I'm gonna use this one for the entire crease. So for blush, I'm actually using Essence Blush Up. It's all cracked and everything. Okay, I didn't really get a lot on my brush. This actually feels a little bit different than my current blush brush. I'm not totally sure what angle it should be going on. Also, I'm wearing a dewy foundation. I'm wearing the L'Oreal Lumi, so I look a little more luminous than I usually do. Okay, so I got it on my skin pretty well. It's a little awkward. I don't know if this is necessarily what this should be used for. I think maybe it would do better at a contour because it's more dense than what a normal blush brush would be. So I'm not sure that this should have been for blush, but it looks a lot like my blush brush. Also, I looked on the website. I couldn't find anywhere on how they have these brushes, like what these brushes are intended for. I looked on the website and I couldn't figure it out, but you know what? I'm okay with that because I am all for just doing what you like, not following any kind of rules. Like if you want to use this brush for your eyeshadow, go for it. There is no rule on how you can use your makeup brushes. It is endless. Be innovative, do what you want, change the rules, change the game. Like don't follow any kind of rule when it comes to makeup. Do it the way that you want to, what you're comfortable with. So although these don't have like a name to them, I like that I can just use them for however I want to use them. I will say it's also got a perfect weight to it. Up here is much heavier than down here. Down here it's very, very light. So it like provides a really nice weight as you apply your makeup. I just have to say I'm not getting much color payoff when it comes to my blush with this brush. Usually it's like way too much, but then again, I'm also in different lighting than I'm used to being in when I do my makeup. So that might be why as well. Okay, so next I'm gonna use the angled one to do my contour. I'm actually really excited for this one. I think it's gonna work really, really well. I've been using the Balm Bahama Mama as my contour bronzer for a really long time now, and I really like it. This brush fits in it perfect too. I like. Okay, yeah, I really like this brush for contour a lot. I like it so much more than my current one. This is definitely gonna be my new contour brush. Extremely soft. There's enough bendability where I can like really apply it to where I wanna apply it. Really like it. I haven't done one of these chit chats in a while. Very grateful to the landscaper who's been a little bit quiet. Hasn't been too loud. Okay. This is one problem, is there is fallout. I'm not too sure if you wash them a few times, if maybe the fallout will get a little bit better, but there is fallout from these. But that's not too bad. One bristle after using both brushes so far, not mad at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do my highlight with this brush. I'm probably doing this all wrong. All of you like beauty like experts, you're probably like, stop doing that. Okay, that's gorgeous. Yes. This is gorgeous for highlight. I love it. It's making it really easy to put on. Wow, that made it so easy to put on. It's so soft. Yeah, really like this for highlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my eyeshadow off camera, but I will just let you guys know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go ahead and use the NYX Jumbo Eyeshadow Pencil in Milk. I'm gonna apply that all over my lid. This is Walking on Eggshells by Wet n Wild. I'm gonna go ahead and use the bottom color all over my lid, and then I'm gonna come back to you guys and do my crease and actually my highlight color on camera, because I feel like maybe this would be good for the highlight as well. So I'll be back to you guys once I'm at that step. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the like little smudger pencil one, whatever you wanna call it, and I'm going to use the brown color. This is really pointy, so I think I'm gonna get like a really defined crease. Again, I think this might be more as like a smudger brush, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Okay, yeah, this is definitely more of like a smudger brush because it has a very dense point, but it really is allowing me to apply the shadow exactly where I want it. I've been using other brushes that are really fluffy, and because of that, the shadow is ending up in places I don't really want it. But this is really allowing a good, precise line of like where I want it, I should say. Precise application. I don't even know the right lingo anymore. I really like this. I do believe this is probably intended for something else, but this is a really, really fantastic crease brush. Like, it's putting it exactly where I want it. I love the preciseness of this brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and use, this is from Twinkle, my Twinkle palette from, I wanna say Precision Beauty. Oh no, Profusion. So I'm gonna use this dark brown color to really accentuate the outer corner of my eye with the angled brush. Let's do this number and then go in. Perfect V. You can clean it up. I'm gonna be able to clean this up and make that look stunning. Be careful, you don't need a lot of product on this brush because it seems to really apply it pretty well. Also keep in mind, this is like my first time using these brushes, so you kind of gotta get used to brushes before you like really give them a solid, not necessarily solid review, but like before you get used to your technique with those brushes. This side looks a lot better than this side. I always seem to mess up on this side. It never seems to do like the point or anything I need. Bring it in, and it brings in really nice. Like when you bring it in, it's going straight to the inside the crease. Love that. And just know, your two eyes are supposed to be sisters. They don't always have to be twins. So as long as they're sisters, you're usually pretty good. So next I'm gonna use this again, and I'm gonna apply my highlight color on my brow. And just know, I know my brows are a hot mess. I know they are not the prettiest brows you guys have ever seen. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the highlight color. Oh my gosh, this is applying it so pretty. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I love the application from this brush. This brush really has surprised me and definitely has become probably my favorite one in this entire pack. I think definitely my favorite one. I did not expect to like it as much as I did because I thought it was a smudger, and I do not apply eyeshadow to my lower lashes. I don't like it on me. I have dark under eye circles and it just doesn't look good on me. So I don't ever do it. So I was like, oh, I don't know if this brush will be something I can use, but thankfully it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my eyeliner and mascara. I will be back with you guys to show you guys the finished look, and then I'll be back to tell you guys my thoughts on these brushes, my final thoughts, and finish up this video. So as you can see, the brushes worked perfectly for my skin. Overall, my thoughts on these brushes are, I think they're fantastic for the price that you can purchase them for. I will have the website and all of the link info down in the description so you guys can check out the site. So for anyone who is really into Mermaid and the whole mermaid theme, I definitely recommend this brush set because number one, the bristles are so soft. And number two, they work extremely well. And then finally, number three, they're in the shape of a mermaid tail. How cool is that? If I had to say whether or not you guys should purchase these brushes, my honest opinion is I feel these brushes are really, really good quality. I feel like they do have a little bit of fallout, so you kind of have to wash them and get the fallout that wants to fall out. But definitely give them a chance because they do work really, really well. So that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys want to stick around and subscribe to my channel. Again, I am on all of your favorite social media platforms. I will have all the links down in the description below. Make sure you guys like this video if you enjoyed it, and that is it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care, everyone.